of North American University, for his address to the North American University family, friends, and guests. Dr. Tipoff.
I would like to congratulate all the parents, families, and family members here. So could you please rise, all the family members?
Sophistication in a glass. Sophie's Punch is the perfect beverage for any occasion. You can choose from one of our 9 sophisticated flavors for our teas and our lemonades and our Arnold Palmers. They are available for purchase online at sophiespunch.com, and you can always stay connected to us on all social media platforms at Sophie's Punch. It's not just a drink, it's a mood.
You're watching this broadcast free of charge, thanks to our amazing corporate sponsors and viewers like you. Your support makes it possible to bring this content to everyone at no cost. To ensure broadcasts like this and all On Clutch content remain free, we need your help. Share this broadcast, like it, and leave a comment. Every interaction keeps us going strong. Thank you for being part of the On Clutch family.
What matters most to you? The world is filled with outdated ideas and systems, but you have the power to change it. The question is, where do you begin?
Oh, say, can you see?
What matters most to you? The world is filled with outdated ideas and systems, but you have the power to change it. The question is, where do you begin?
Oh, say, can you see?
President of North American University, for his address to the North American University family, friends, and guests, Dr. Tipoff.
I would like to congratulate all the parents, families, and family members here. So could you please rise, all the family members?
Sophistication in a glass. Sophie's Punch is the perfect beverage for any occasion. You can choose from one of our 9 sophisticated flavors for our teas and our lemonades and our Arnold Palmers. They are available for purchase online at sophiespunch.com, and you can always stay connected to us on all social media platforms at Sophie's Punch. It's not just a drink, it's a mood.
Watching this broadcast free of charge, thanks to our amazing corporate sponsors and viewers like you. Your support makes it possible to bring this content to everyone at no cost. To ensure broadcasts like this and all On Clutch content remain free, we need your help. Share this broadcast, like it, and leave a comment. Every interaction keeps us going strong. Thank you for being part of the On Clutch family.
What matters most to you? The world is filled with outdated ideas and systems, but you have the power to change it. The question is, where do you begin?
Oh, say, can you see?
President of North American University, for his address to the North American University family, friends, and guests, Dr. Tipoff.
I would like to congratulate all the parents, families, and family members here. So could you please rise, all the family members?
Sophistication in a glass. Sophie's Punch is the perfect beverage for any occasion. You can choose from one of our 9 sophisticated flavors for our teas and our lemonades and our Arnold Palmers. They are available for purchase online at sophiespunch.com, and you can always stay connected to us on all social media platforms at Sophie's Punch. It's not just a drink, it's a mood.
You're watching this broadcast free of charge, thanks to our amazing corporate sponsors and viewers like you. Your support makes it possible to bring this content to everyone at no cost. To ensure broadcasts like this and all On Clutch content remain free, we need your help. Share this broadcast, like it, and leave a comment. Every interaction keeps us going strong. Thank you for being part of the On Clutch family.
How you doing?
Pretty good, man. It's been a long stretch of a season up till now, but it almost feels a bit renewing here.
Yeah.
As we said, new year, not a new season, but kind of a fresh start, and the first home game for the Stallions. Tell us a bit about those road games that they've had thus far this year.
Their first game against Texarkana, A&M Texarkana, they did come up short. They started off strong with a 7-point lead, but they were outscored by roughly 20 points in the second half, and they weren't able to finish that one. However, their last game, their most recent game against Javier Christian, they went into overtime and put up a good performance, came out with the win. They're going to have to do a little bit better, though. They're going to have to play cleaner if they want to get out of here with the victory, and they're going to have to play with a little more efficiency.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, as you mentioned, shooting 38% from the field that last game, 27 from behind the arc, and just 70% at the free throw line, but still able to get it done in overtime. And coming into this one, Paul Quinn has also had 2 games thus far in the new year, being also 1-1, winning their first game of the new year in a tight one against Texas A&M University San Antonio, 67-66, and most recently on the 4th, losing a close one to Our Lady of the Lake University, 77-72, trailing by 15 at halftime, making a surge in the second half, but not quite enough to overcome that deficit. Seeing some major minutes from guys like John Harrison, 39 minutes, playing all but one, as well as Limboye putting in a solid 36 minutes with 19 points and 6 rebounds. So going into this one, both teams looking for that second win of the new year. NAU 6-11 all together, 2-10 in the conference, sitting at 6th place in the conference, looking to reach 4-4 at home today, Daniel.
Well, today, this is not going to be an easy game despite Paul Quinn's record. I believe there are 3 wins this year, but they have played a lot of close games. So I'm expecting a close one here today, and this is no handout, this is no gimme. North America's going to have to come out and play really fast and really smart if they want to get out of here with a win.
Paul Quinn, 0-5 on the road, but you wouldn't tell it by this energy in warm-ups right now. Obviously, they're looking to see this just as another game that starts at 0 like any other, so they have just as good of a chance to win as the North American Stallions. We will be bringing you the starting lineups after this. This is college basketball tip-off only on Clutch.
What matters most to you? The world is filled with outdated ideas and systems, but you have the power to change it. The question is, where do you begin?
say, can you see?
President of North American University, for his address to the North American University family, friends, and guests, Dr. Tipoff.
I would like to congratulate all the parents, families, and family members here. So could you please rise, all the family members?
Here we are at the Stafford Municipal School District home court for North American University, and we will just run right on through starting lineups, it seems. And so we'll just give them here to you off the cuff. Starting for the Stallions at guard is Jaden Jackson. Right next to him being Jamar Hammond. Filling out the 3 spot, Oakley Lewis. At the 4, Anthony Ingram. And at the 5, Damian Thomas. For the Tigers, you got John Harrison out there. He's a real contributor for them this year, 8 points a game. That along with Norris Williams, of course, with a whopping 21 points a game coming out of New Orleans. Jump ball there, won by Thomas over Johan Bennett. Tigers also have Jerry Jackson in the game. And Richard Boyer. Hammond tries
Thomas.
Get an oop over the top, had the mismatch, but couldn't get the completion there, Daniel. That was close.
Yeah, that was a great try. That was a very aggressive start.
Speaking of aggressive, attacking the baskets quickly.
Fast break here.
No good. Jackson finds a way to scoop it up after breaking it up there.
That's going to be really important today for the Stallions. They got to take advantage of all these opportunities they have. Oh, might have a little bit of a defensive issue here.
Jackson able to get a hand on that one and prevent 2 easy points. Over to Norris Williams here as he gets a screen coming from Bennett. And Boye swings it. Long contested 2 3-pointer. Then rebound. No good that time by Bennett. Harrison on 3. Damian Thomas working on him. Mark Hammond wastes no time. Puts one up off the right of the rim. Coming back up. This is Norris Williams. Loses it for a second, but manages to keep it together. Gets it over. That's Jerry Jackson pulling up over Hammond. No good. Misses everything.
They're going to need Hammond to shoot a little bit better tonight than he did against Javier Christian. He went 0 for 6 from 3, so he's going to have to try and turn that around and find a groove if they want to be successful today, if he's going to be taking a lot of these shots.
Already looking aggressive, shoot as they say. Jackson gets it to her. Thomas, who steps back for a 3, short off the front iron. Coming back this way is Jerry Jackson. Thomas.
There you go. Should be a big one.
An open lane. And unable to finish over Jackson, but will accept the foul and go to the free throw line. It's a physical play there even before the steal there, Daniel. Yeah. And refs letting him play so far.
Yeah, Damian Thomas in his last game put up a lot of three-point shots, but he was very efficient. Usually that's not his forte, but he went 4 for 5 from 3 against Javier Christian. So he's looking to replicate that today and stay aggressive in the box, though. He can't get caught outside too much with his size. Right now it's still an early 3-0 lead. Been a bit of a defensive game, a few fast break opportunities for the Stallions.
Fast breaks being a healthy portion of their diet in games lately as Thomas hits both free throws, now making it 4-0. Stallions in a full court press here. And coming down quickly is Williams. Gets it over. He tosses it up to number 15, Limboye, trying to get a circus shot up. Didn't get that one off. Hammond in the corner. Being guarded by Williams. Harrison. Jaden Jackson's resetting and getting the offense going.
This starting lineup looks a lot different than the last time we were here.
Yeah, we haven't seen any. As Thomas hits the floor hard. Coming back this way. And straight up to the rim is John Harrison. And they'll call Hammond on the blocking foul there.
I think seeing Thomas play right now, he's looking very energetic. He's playing strong. He's in the paint, which I really like to see. He's being physical, so as long as he can keep that up.
Certainly got size to his advantage here, so we'll see whether he favors more inside or outside play, as that free throw is good for John Harrison. Harrison also a key contributor in their last game, 11 points, 5 steals, and 4 blocks. On top of 9 rebounds.
Paul Quinn's playing some very aggressive defense to start this game. They're pressing in the half court, not giving the Stallions much room to work with here, set up many plays.
High energy on both sides of the ball as Hammond gets down low, drops it off to Ingram. He works a couple dribbles and puts it in. Now it's a 6-3 lead as we approach 16 and a half minutes to go in this first half. Coming to the scores table, Jordan Hicks for the Tigers. And a drop there into Limboye, but rejected in the paint. Jackson swings it to Lewis on the wing. He's going baseline. Turns around, gets him up in the air, and a finish after getting Norris Williams off his feet. Great move, Oakley Lewis.
It'd be good for Oakley Lewis to use his size as well. He has a bit of a mismatch on him so far.
Excellent footwork there for him. 8-3, 16, 19 to go in this first half. We'll go ahead and take a break. College basketball tip-off only on Clutch.
What matters most to you? The world is filled with outdated ideas and systems, but you have the power to change it. The question is, where do you begin?
Somebody called me off guard, but something great splits. I think it was Williams. Here we go, and quickly back into it. Richard Limboye straight to the rim against Oakley Lewis. But that call is going on Ingru. Limboye is going to the line to complete the and one.
No substitutions yet for the Stallions.
That took 5 seconds off the clock. Court to end to end. Got down there and finished in 5 seconds. Free throw no good. Thomas with another rebound. There's no stranger to taking it up here and loses it. John Harrison didn't get a offensive foul called against him, but was able to force Thomas into a turnover. And so the Tigers will have the ball back. Down 3 here as we have gone 4 minutes into this one.
Thomas has a bit of a size advantage, it appears right now.
Hicks inbounding it, as you mentioned, over the 6'10" Thomas. Harrison double teamed in the corner.
Nice
Thomas able
hands.
to get a hand on it. Tigers still keep possession.
Ooh, good dish back down
into
low.
Limboye, and he gets it to go.
That was a great finish right there. Great awareness.
Good feed by Julian Spotzer. Forward out of Waco, Texas. Jackson gets it across. And they're calling. Are they calling a violation here? Or is that a timeout?
It's going to be Stallions ball. I'm not sure what that call was.
It looks like they
switching?
wanted to get a win into the game. Didn't substitute him, so that was an official's timeout.
Okay.
So now Wynn will step in for Ingram. Eric Wynn, a force to be sure.
Yeah. They're going to need some aggression out of him. The way Paul Quinn's playing right now, they're being so aggressive.
And absolutely electric player coming off the bench. Very scary for opposing passing lanes in particular. Off-ball screen coming from Lewis. Thomas has it. He's double, tripled on the baseline. One more pass. Jackson up the top of the key. Long.
Nice
Oakley
board.
Lewis with a great board, but
out of bounds.
they're going to call it off as it hit the top of the backboard. Tigers take possession. And that was just a physical rebound there from Oakley Lewis. This is going to be a game that is going to be taxing, as you can see already. This full court press having a lot of energy spent by both teams. Oh,
Nice
pass
find.
down into Harrison.
From the backside cut.
It's a quick eye there by Williams.
North America needs to find some plays like that work, some easy baskets. They got to break this this press that's getting ran against them right now. It's very challenging, it seems.
Handoff dribble. Jackson's looking for somebody. He's got Harrison on him. Wynn trying to get it to Hammond. He gets it. Pumpings takes 2 steps and
Nice
finishes
finish.
with the left.
Great play by Hammond there, whittling through that space. Another fast break, but it's gonna get slowed down. Ooh.
And just a crazy handoff, pull-up transition 3 from Jordan Hicks there to make it 12-10. Tigers taking their first lead. Oop! Oh, from Wynn to Thomas. Couldn't get it initially. Gets his own rebound, cleans it up as he ties it up with 14 minutes to go.
Paul Quinn brought Julian Sposter in here to try and match up with the size of Damian Thomas. We'll see how he fares. Right there, Thomas got the better of him.
Looking to be another official's timeout here, as once again Jerry Jackson will enter the game, and now as Jamar Hammond steps out, Sean Fry steps in.
North Americans got some shooters in now. They're going to try and probably find some open looks here.
And what the Tigers have sacrificed a bit in size, they're certainly not lacking in quickness and speed.
They're not afraid to play smaller lineups if they think that they can get some advantages. We'll see how it plays out here.
Norris Williams here averaging 21 points a game. Hasn't yet found anything for himself, but has set up his team.
With the smaller lineup, they're going to have to move the ball around a lot to try and create some mismatches and some space.
Harrison going up strong against Thomas and attacking that basketball. But NAU gets the ball coming back the other way. Fry has it top of the key.
Going to reset here.
Jackson looking for something.
Nice
Oakley
kick.
Lewis kicks out to the wing. Wynn doesn't hesitate. A little long, and that rebound going to Jackson.
A little bit of hesitation there. Like to see him pull that trigger quicker on that extra pass.
Harrison attempting to attack and stripped by Fry. Thomas swings it over. Jackson on the baseline. Back to Thomas on the elbow. Wynn's got it. He's trying to penetrate. Kicks it over to Fry on the wing. Good.
That's that one. Nice shot there.
And that was set up excellently by an off-ball screen coming from Oakley Lewis right there on the free throw line extension. Hicks loses it. Thomas comes up with it again. He tosses it up. Jaden Jackson. Bounce pass to Aaron Quinn, and it's out on the baseline.
They got to take advantage of opportunities like that. They got some momentum right now, and they got to keep pushing.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to say they can't afford these little mistakes, man. They got to take advantage of every opportunity they get because we can't have any second half dwindles, so we got to stack the points up early.
Quinn was looking for Jackson to take that one himself, but you can understand the vision that and the selflessness Jackson was playing with.
He had a great look there in the corner.
Tigers break the press, no problem. Jackson hands it off to Williams here up top, and he's going to get a screen from Spotzer. Now Wynn's on him. Williams, crossover, pull up. No good, misses it all. Jackson tries to save it, but the ref will say it hit the line first, so the Stallions take over. 15-12 here. Just over 12 minutes to go in this first half. It has been a tiring game already just watching it, Daniel. These teams are playing with pace.
That's how they like to play.
John Fry working on Jackson. He's losing it, gets it together. Oakley Lewis, he's driving. Pro hop, gets it up, short off the rim. Jackson comes down with it.
He's got to keep his head up there. He had an open look at Jaden Jackson over there.
Jordan Hicks couldn't corral the pass, but neither could Eric Quinn, so Tigers will keep possession as Norris Williams will step out. Jeb Tobin also came in, but just now for Williams, we're seeing Najee Williams.
Caleb Malik's going to be coming in here for Oakley Lewis. Caleb Malik's been playing very well as of lately. He's been shooting the ball very efficiently. Looking to get some quality minutes out of him today.
Inbounded Williams, guarded by Jackson. Comes Tobin to set a screen. Switch from Wynn. Fry sitting up on Spotzer. He's got the size advantage, and a pump fake for Williams, another hezzy. Coach Doe's looking for a carry, and now they're gonna call a travel. Excellent defense.
Stingy defense there. Stingy by, I believe that was Sean Fry.
Absolutely. No easy feat keeping up with the shiftiness that is Najee Williams. That's exactly what that perimeter defense from the Stallions did. Malik looking to set a screen, but Jackson picked his dribble up. And that's a turnover as they call a foul on Caleb Malik.
Wow. That looked pretty standard. I'm not sure they got him there for, but.
Well, if you're Jaden Jackson can't pick up your dribble there as the point guard, I understand. You were setting a play. A little miscommunication there as Malik came to set that screen. 11-10 to go, 15-12 game. Stallions leading by 3. Spots are setting up against Thomas. Hicks quickly off the long 3. That's long. No good off the rebound from Tobin. Malik comes down with it by Jackson. Here they go. Jackson penetrating.
Good hands.
Stuffed by Jackson. Active hands from Jerry Jackson. Quickly double teamed by Jackson and Fry. Gets it out. Williams swings it over to Hicks. Fake pass. Tobin now on the baseline working against Damian Thomas. Decides not to go up against the trees. Najee Williams gets back up to reset it. Quick crossover. Gets it over to Sponsor. Quick little 12-foot baseline jumper. Misses everything. Sean Fry getting it up to Williams and back to Fry.
That's great defense. Force them into some shots that they're not really used to taking. Wow, it looks like we're going to have a whole new lineup here for Paul Quinn.
Looks like the starters are getting ready to come back in. Malik driving straight to the rim. Almost getting it to go. Surrounded by 3 black jerseys at one point, but it's off. So he'll have 2 free throws to go as we're approaching the 10-minute mark here. Still a 3-point game here as Chambers Harris is looking to get his first action of the ball game. And a full lineup swap, as you mentioned, coming for the Tigers. First free throw short from Malik.
What do you think their strategy is switching out the whole lineup, Trey?
I think they're trying to keep guys fresh. They're trying to keep this intensity moving throughout the entire game. And it's going to be tough to do that if you're logging guys with 12, 14 minutes at a time. So they've got to keep their guys fresh, especially if they're working against the press and then also running in pace. Second free throw knocked down from Malik.
Tell that to Damian Thomas. He hasn't come out again. He plays a lot of minutes.
Absolutely, and a focal point for them on both sides of the ball. Derek Miller seeing his first action. The rest of these Tigers have already been in. Harrison sitting up top, working against Malik. Quick crossover. He puts up one.
Nice
Doesn't
board.
go. Gets his own rebound. Cleans him up, but misses again. That time fouled by Thomas. So he'll head to the line.
Hints of Angel Reese there.
And however you can get it, cleaning up your own boards. I mean, that's the kind of effort coaches love to see.
That was a great rebound.
A guy that isn't just watching his shot, but following it as well.
He looked like Randy Moss there.
First one goes down for Harrison. And Limboye and Bennett down there in between. It's a rebound here, but no need as that second free throw also good. Timeout from Coach Doze. We'll go ahead and take one, 16-14. Under 10 minutes to go in the first half. College basketball tip-off only on Clutch.
Podcast free of charge. Thanks to our amazing corporate sponsors and viewers like you. Your support makes it possible to bring this content to everyone at no cost. To ensure broadcasts like this and all on Clutch content remain free, we need your help. Share this broadcast, like it, and leave a comment. Every interaction keeps us going strong. Thank you for being part of the On Clutch family.
Right back into it, Chambers Harris gets it to Damian Thomas and walks in for a two-hand slam. Absolutely seemed like the Tigers' defense was lost there. So Thomas finds his way to an easy dunk.
Two-hand slam. He'll like a lot more of those if he can.
Harrison up against Fry. Fry sitting in there and playing pretty good defense initially. But it's that reach-in that the ref decided to call one on. And when you're moving your feet as well as Sean Fry does, you kind of got to give yourself, trust yourself to stay in front of good defense. But of course, he's also got active hands, great hands, averaging almost a steal and a half a game, which almost sounds like an undervalue. But you've got to be disciplined on defense.
Yeah, he's a very instinctual player, so he's in a lot of positions to make plays, and it's got to be very tempting to throw your hands in there every now and then, put your hand in the cookie jar, but sometimes you get caught.
Morris Williams working on Chambers Harris.
Good
Picks
defense.
up his dribble, has to throw one up. Damian Thomas gets it already looking up, tosses one up. Sean Fry gets it over to Chambers Harris, but couldn't keep it in bounds. I thought he was able to get to it before he or the ball stepped out, but the ref disagrees.
That's two errant passes on fast breaks, the almost exact same play, so they definitely got to figure that out. Just slow down a little bit once you get that pressure initially.
It's understandable to run the fast break game. I mean, they do it very well, but
you got to clean it up a little bit.
If it's translating to turnovers as much as it's translating to points, you're going to have to be a little more efficient. As Harrison takes one from the corner, the lefty knocks it down. Just a 1-point lead now for the Stallions. They're coming to trap Chambers Harris in the corner. He's got no help. Fry finally gets there, and they said he didn't get across the line in time.
That was really close.
Absolutely close. Excellent trap there in that corner. I believe that was Derek Miller, and was it Limboye there? Or was that Williams? In any case, Tigers have a chance to take the lead now as we encroach the 8-minute mark.
Yeah, North America's going to have to change their strategy a little bit coming down the court because they're getting pressed nonstop, and it's very aggressive.
And they're playing excellent defense, keeping from too much down low. Didn't get that one off, though. Jeb Tobin almost. Excellent feed down low there from Williams, but the shot clock went off, and so the Stallions take possession while holding on to the lead as Jamar Hammond and Jaden Jackson find their way back into the game. Sean Fry, Chambers Harris taking a seat. But certainly a sloppy game from both sides. And this is, this is the cost you pay, the price you pay for such a high-paced game.
Trying to get down the court faster this time. Looks like they're at least conscious of the issue that they're having, but this time they were able to make it down the court.
The team that can capitalize on these turnovers, because both of them are certainly throwing the ball away, is going to be the team that comes up with the win. As
here we go.
Malik is left alone, but no good. Hammond fighting for the rebound. But Norris Williams will have it instead. Derek Miller gets it up. Limboye, Euro step, reverse.
Nice
finish.
Selfish, but I like it.
Beautiful footwork and an excellent play there from the Tigers as Quinn going up against Williams. Spin moves. Drops it off. Malik down there, but excellent recovery from Richard Limboye to break that one up. Malik inbounding it here. 7:08 to go. Stallions down 1 here.
Stallions are going to look to try and get Malik some opportunities to shoot the ball here. He's coming around a few screens, but they're watching him close. They're going to get him here. Extra pass.
One more to Hammond. He's driving on the baseline. Jackson's there. And Boye back to Jackson in the corner. In and out. Derek Miller taking it the other way. Bounce pass to Harrison. Of course, he's going up. And what
going to get him.
One might thought have been a block was instead a foul on Damian Thomas.
I believe that's 2 fouls on Thomas up to this point. It might be 1.
Coach Doze is talking to him about it as Oakley Lewis is at the scorer's table wondering who he's coming in for.
Yeah, Thomas is very far away from the paint. Might be a bad sign for him. Nope, he's staying in.
Well, that's who I thought it was. Eric Quinn. Oh, no. But you're right, I'm wrong. As he'll sit Thomas, and I mean, not a bad decision. He's played all 13 minutes and 15 seconds of this one, so giving him a breather before the half isn't a terrible idea as Harrison gets both of them to go, extending the lead now to 3 points for Paul Quinn.
I'm sure Thomas will be back very soon.
Takes in for Miller for the Tigers.
This is going to put a little bit of responsibility on Caleb Malik here. He's going to be the biggest guy on the court, I believe, for North American.
Jackson working his way to the baseline. And boy, you're playing excellent defense, and Hammond catching Norris Williams sleeping on the back door, gets in for an easy reverse.
North America's trying to get this lead back. They slowly gave it up there, kind of creeped up on him.
There he is, Eric Quinn.
Bang!
Oh!
Great dunk.
Goodness.
The two-hand slam is in season.
And you know what's coming. I mean, he jumped into that passing lane so quickly, and the slow build-up just told you it was going to be a rough ride for that rim.
Like Deion
Steps
Sanders
up off that screen, does an excellent job pestering Jordan Hicks. Gets it away though, Jackson, covered by Hammond. Not fooled by the half spin, good bounce pass, and a tough finish through contact. That's Richard Limboye.
That was pretty. That pass was nice.
And under all that pressure, the Tigers did not break and were able to find 2 points right there at the rim. Malik doesn't hesitate with a hand in his face. Off, but follows his shot, takes one dribble, goes up again, hits the floor hard, fouled by John Harris.
Great aggression. Way to follow his shot there and try to get that extra 2 points. He's gonna get some free throws at least.
I think he might have had a better chance actually knocking that one down if he hadn't hesitated and taken that last dribble. If he'd have caught it in stride, 1-2 straight into the basket, could have been a different story. In any case, here he is at the free throw line, knocking the first one down to tie it. As we got 5:16 left on the clock, and out goes Limboye. In comes Julian Spotzer. Second free throw from Malik is good, giving the Stallions their first lead since it was 15-12. Spotzer working on Quinn. He's giving him space. Spotzer easy turnaround off the glass, no good. Didn't look like a whole lot, but Eric Quinn will pick that one up.
That was an interesting shot selection there. He had a huge size advantage, and he went with the fadeaway turnaround jumper, but he got the foul call, so he'll get 2 free throws here.
5:09 to go. Stallions now in the bonus after 7 fouls so far this half.
Yeah, it's been a very sloppy game. They weren't calling much at the start, but it's definitely changed a little bit since then.
First free throw good for Spotzer. As you mentioned, sloppy game, second free throw goes down, Tigers take the lead back.
Well, the sloppiness, at the same time, it's been a great defensive game for both sides, so that's just kind of how it happens when you play that style of defense.
Very high intensity going, both forced and unforced errors alike.
Yeah.
And fouls starting to rack up as well as we get deeper into this first half. Last 5 minutes, we're on this clock, and oh, what a rejection by Julian Spotzer. Jamar Hammond taking it right to them, and Spotzer giving it right back.
Yeah. He almost put a hole in the wall.
Quick inbound three for Quinn. Taking the lead back for the Stallions.
They're gonna need a lot more of that.
27-25. Jackson trying to make Williams work on his way up the court. With a nice poke there at the end. Still their ball. And Spotzer had a brief minute in as Limboye will jump back out onto the floor.
Both teams have some pretty small lineups right now, relatively speaking, so they're pretty evenly matched though.
Hicks swings it over to Williams. It's been quiet so far this half. Hicks, quick, lets it go, no good. And they'll call that one a loose ball foul, looking like it's coming from Richard Limboye as he was fighting with Jaden Jackson, doing an excellent job there, getting a body on.
Yep.
And that's what Limboye is trying to plead his case was, you know, loose ball. I'm boxing out, he's boxing out, and I'm the guy with the muscle mass.
You just can't go over the back. I think he got a little too aggressive there.
So Jamar Hammond now. Jaden Jackson looking to go baseline. Limboye makes that seem like a bad idea. Win all alone, same spot, no good. Jackson gets it back, sends it to Win again in the corner. No one changed anything.
Missed twice. There you go. He's heating up.
Surprising to see him open.
Yeah.
Wide open on 3 straight attempts, 2 in the same possession. Stallions seeing their lead inflate up to 5, 30-25. Under 4 to go.
They would love to go into the half with a nice cushion.
Harrison picks up his dribble. Oakley Lewis on him. Trying to cut off all his options. They're cutting, but no good. And a call.
Was that a travel turnover?
I didn't see the motion for a travel. I don't know which referee motioned or signaled.
Could have been a timeout call, but I don't think so because the possession's changing.
It looks like it's going to North American, but we'll go to break first. No. We'll stay right here as we'll try and figure out what happened there. I mean, excellent defense, particularly on the off ball. As soon as Harrison picks the ball up, Lewis does a great job in his jersey, active hands all over the place, making it hard for him to see, and trusting his teammates to keep that off-ball pass locked up.
It was a great play.
30-25 with 3:35 to go in the first half. Stallions have their leads start to increase and have a chance at seeing the biggest lead they've had thus far on this possession. And that's if they can avoid turning it over. They've had some slip-ups here and there.
I think they like this lineup they have right now without Thomas in. They're going to keep the same 5 on the floor. They've been getting some good looks in the last couple of minutes, some good open threes. So they're going to keep trying to take advantage of that mismatch that they're finding.
Hammond's bringing it up the floor as Jackson working on Hicks. Finds a lane, gets straight down there to it, and Oakley Lewis tried to get a putback slam.
Another three.
Win. Cox let it go. Tips around.
Playing volleyball.
Oakley Lewis hustling there, but unable to get to it, so the Tigers will take possession. And man, oh man, what a play that would have been by Oakley Lewis.
Yeah.
On that initial Jaden Jackson miss.
Almost caught a body.
Here comes Norris Williams.
Norris Williams shooting 42.5% from the field this year, so he's had a relatively efficient year.
And he's one that you should look out for in this one. Actually, said 42 from the field, 43% from three-point line as he kind of just tosses one up there off the elbow, no good. Malik Fitz finds Jackson. He's looking around. Hammond, one more. Win, fakes, jab step, goes. Ooh. Bounce pass to Hammond.
I like that
pass,
though.
Loses it. Jackson, he's thinking about it. He lets it go. No good. Win comes out of nowhere and resets it back to the top.
I like it. Slow it down here. You got a 5-point lead. You can burn a little bit more clock here and try and extend your lead by two, 3 more points. That would be great for the Stallions.
And that's the kind of maturity you see from a player like Hammond, knowing when to take it slow as Jackson's trying again. Win. Got to get a shot off. Here goes Hammond. Finds a good look. Shorts for 3.
Hammond just cannot find the inside of the cup in the last couple games, but I like the shots. He's getting good looks. He's just got to finish and convert these.
Excellent ball movement and off-ball movement by the Stallions right now. I mean, very active. A lot of moving pieces, making the defense lose guys. I mean, we've seen Wynn have multiple open looks. We've seen Malik have a couple, and Hammond also had a few. Haven't gotten them to start falling just yet, and if they do, they could pull away.
Well, they're destroying the offensive glass right now. They're just creating more and more opportunities for themselves. So if they can keep doing that, then they're going to have a lot of good looks. They just got to make do.
Hicks, good move, gets inside for a short floater to bring it to 30-27. Stallions up with a minute and a half to go.
Hicks is playing a good game so far. He's had a lot of good shots. Got a quick trigger.
Quick trap. Excellent execution there. Coming from Najee Williams and Jordan Hicks to get a travel out of Jaden Jackson.
Yeah, once they get that trap, it's tough to get out of it.
And that's all about timing. I mean, right off that screen, jump to it immediately, and forcing him to think he could take a step back, but they were very aggressive and got him to pick it up and quickly force the turnover.
And North American, whenever they see that trap coming, somebody's open. So that's something over halftime they're going to have to talk about is whenever that trap comes, somebody's going to be free. So they got to find that and make that adjustment.
And on that last one, that was Williams getting in low, but rejected by Wynn. Loose ball came down onto the floor, and they called Tobin for that one on Malik, as Sean Fry will step into the game and give Hammond a break. 1:08 to go. 3-point game. Stafford Municipal School District is seeing a defensive game here. As the 3 is up. No, he splashed off. They're calling a foul there on Oakley Lewis off ball. His foot was on the line, so it would have been 2 anyway. But it was good from Malik. But all for naught as Tigers take possession. 53 and counting.
I like the move to bring in Sean Fry in for Hammond. I think some of the shooting issues Hammond's having Fry might be able to take advantage of some of those opportunities if he gets those looks.
A good look off there from Najee Williams, but his shot missed everything. But fortunately for the Tigers, it last touched the Stallions, so Hicks will jump back onto the floor as Williams will instead inbound it.
Paul Quinn does a lot of substitutions. They're definitely trying to keep their guys fresh with all this defensive movement.
No look over to Hicks in the corner. Back over to Williams. Harrison thought about it. Double team by Jackson and Fry. Bounce pass over to Hicks. He's in the corner. Poked away by Eric Wynn on the baseline.
Wynn has played a great game defensively. He's had 1 or 2 fouls called against him, but overall he's been very invasive.
I mean, you love that guy's instincts. He just has a nose for the ball. If it's not in his hands, it will be at some point because he just finds it and gets there. As an errant pass is thrown away, tipped away, Jaden Jackson gets up! And what you might not expect,
just throwing it down
from the smallest guy on the floor, off of 2 feet,
potentially the
down
most
with 2
bounce.
hands.
That was crazy.
Incredible way to finish it off. Strong way, Harrison, fade away from the corner, and that's a good one. As
there should be some time on the clock still.
The buzzer ring.
They're gonna
what
send
an
them to
exciting finish to that half. First, that absolutely monster dunk in fast break as Jaden Jackson got one, even being trailed by Jeb Tobin, and
didn't matter.
Almost as impressive, that fall-away jumper by John Harrison over Eric Wynn.
Keep it a 3-point game.
Even 3-point game, 32-29 for all the ups and downs, lefts and rights, everything going on here in this game. Absolutely an exciting one to watch. These teams scraping and clawing for this victory. We'll take a break and we'll be back to you going into the second half. This is college basketball tip-off only on Clutch.
Can you see?
President of North American University, for his address to the North American University family, friends, and guests, Dr. Tipoff.
I would like to congratulate all the parents, families, and family members here. So could you please rise, all the family members?
Sophistication in a glass. Sophie's Punch is the perfect beverage for any occasion. You can choose from one of our 9 sophisticated flavors for our teas and our lemonades and our Arnold Palmers. They are available for purchase online at sophiespunch.com, and you can always stay connected to us on all social media platforms at Sophie's Punch. It's not just a drink, it's a mood.
You're watching this broadcast free of charge, thanks to our amazing corporate sponsors and viewers like you. Your support makes it possible to bring this content to everyone at no cost. To ensure broadcasts like this and all On Clutch content remain free, we need your help. Share this broadcast, like it, and leave a comment. Every interaction keeps us going strong. Thank you for being part of the On Clutch family.
What matters most to you? The world is filled with outdated ideas and systems, but you have the power to change it. The question is, where do you begin?
Oh, say, can you see?
President of North American University, for his address to the North American University family, friends, and guests, Dr. Tipoff.
I would like to congratulate all the parents, families, and family members here. So could you please rise, all the family members?
Sophistication in a glass. Sophie's Punch is the perfect beverage for any occasion. You can choose from one of our 9 sophisticated flavors for our teas and our lemonades and our Arnold Palmers. They are available for purchase online at sophiespunch.com, and you can always stay connected to us on all social media platforms at Sophie's Punch. It's not just a drink, it's a mood.
You're watching this broadcast free of charge, thanks to our amazing corporate sponsors and viewers like you. Your support makes it possible to bring this content to everyone at no cost. To ensure broadcasts like this and all On Clutch content remain free, we need your help. Share this broadcast, like it, and leave a comment. Every interaction keeps us going strong. Thank you for being part of the On Clutch family.
What matters most to you? The world is filled with outdated ideas and systems, but you have the power to change it. The question is, where do you begin?
Welcome on back to Stafford Municipal School District, the home of the North American Stallions. And thus far, we've had a close one. High energy, high octane, super intense on both sides of the floor. In this matchup, this conference matchup between the North American Stallions and the Paul Quinn College Tigers. Daniel, what have you seen in that first half?
For the first half was great, first of all. It was super fun, a lot of high energy, a lot of fast breaks, a lot of dunks, some nice threes. For North American, there's 3 players that stood out to me. Obviously, Damian Thomas, he played a solid first half, went 2 for 4, had 6 points, a lot of rebounds, I believe 5 rebounds. So he's played a very consistent first half. He came out there near the end, but I think that was matchup based. And then Jaden Jackson, I've liked Jaden Jackson's pace. He's kind of controlled the pace coming down the floor. He's brought the ball up a few times, and he's just been a very consistent player so far. But my player of the game as of right now is Eric Quinn. Eric Quinn has been all over the place. He's been playing great defense, 4 steals. He has 4 assists, 8 points. He's made 2 threes, and he has just been all over the place. So I think that North American's strategy should just be to play through him, try and find him looks, and let him keep doing what he does.
Absolutely. 4 of those 8 steals in total that the Stallions have, shooting 41% as a team and 21% from three-point. Not quite as well there. Eric Quinn having 2 of the 3 that they've made. Yeah. Free throw line, though, 83%, 5 of 6. Doing an excellent job of making the most of those opportunities thus far. Paul Quinn, on the other hand, being led by John Harrison, 14 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. Norris Williams thus far been quiet, not forcing the issue, and instead been a playmaker thus far with 4 assists. Also points coming heavily from Richard Limboye, 4 for 7 shooting, doing an excellent job. So those are their main contributors, doing well going into the second half, keeping this one tight. And we also, in this half, this break, wanted to take a moment and give an appreciation moment for Coach Walter Yates of Texas College. On behalf of the Broadcast Network, On Clutch, and the North American University family, we extend our deepest condolences to the Texas College community on the passing of Coach Walter Yates. A trailblazer in sports, Coach Yates broke barriers as the first black head coach at a predominantly white school in Houston ISD in 1968. Over his 42-year career, he's achieved an extraordinary record of 997 wins and 326 losses while mentoring countless young men as a father figure and a guiding light. Coach Yates' legacy extends far beyond basketball. He was a leader, a mentor, and an inspiration who transformed lives with his wisdom and dedication. His passing is a profound loss, and our thoughts and prayers are with his family and the Texas College community during this difficult time. May he rest in peace. Thank you, Coach Yates. And we will go ahead and take a minute to look at these starting fives for both teams, looking identical to what they were in the first half. As for the Tigers, it is Norris Williams, John Harrison, Richard Limboye, Jerry Jackson. Also out there is Johan Bennett.
North American starting off in what looks like a 2-3 zone, changing up their strategy a little bit.
That was a strong, excellent defensive execution as going straight up to protect the rim, but John Harrison just much too physical for that, finishing anyway. 32-31 as this half is off to a strong start. Oakley Lewis getting down low, had the pro hop and
got hit in the head.
Blocked what it seemed like at first by John Harrison with both of his forearms, but as you mentioned there, taking a shot to the head, and so he'll head to the free throw line. You see over there, Jamar Hammond making sure guys are where they need to be to avoid a violation.
Good heads up play there.
First one goes down for Oakley Lewis. Those are his first points of the night, as these are his first free throw attempts as well. He'll start off perfect. First 2 points for Oakley Lewis, and he is certainly a guy that can get going at any moment, so watch out for him. He picks his spots well and has the confidence to go in amongst all of the Giants down there.
Yeah, North America's going to want Oakley Lewis to be aggressive this half. Just down there in the paint, just kind of force the issue.
And that time there'll be a call on Jaden Jackson. So 1 foul apiece for each of these teams to start.
Want to keep those fouls to a minimum here in the second half. Nobody's in foul trouble yet, but don't want to get there.
Boye looking around and finding Harrison. Top of the key, guarded by Thomas. And now Hammond guarding Jackson. Harrison looking to go baseline over 2. Stallion defenders missed everything, and they'll say that one went out on the Stallions.
Yeah, fingertip caught it.
They'll reset the shot clock to 20.
Some confusion here.
30.
It's an open debate on the court right now.
Oh, no. It's 3 seconds is what the side official was trying to clarify. So got to get it in and up quick as Williams comes off the screen, lets it go. Looks beautiful, short off the rim. Inglewood gets that one.
Uh-oh.
Now Jackson's running the floor. Thomas, took
Great
2
finish.
steps on a Euro and finishes nicely as the lead is back up to 5 for North American.
Way to finish there at the rim. So 1-on-2 action, kind of.
Williams working around. Jackson gets a screen from Mboye. He's trying to post up on Lewis, doing his work down low. And by time the ball was thrown to him, he had kind of just shrugged it off and was no longer in position.
Oakley Lewis there with a nice steal.
Thrown away, and Oakley Lewis heads up play. He'll get a screen from Jackson, and now he's working on Norris on the left block. Oh, one-hand feed to Ingle on the post. Ingle tosses it up, no good. Lewis gets the rebound. Hammond at the top of the key, gets it to go.
That's all he needed was to see one go through the hoop. He might start getting hot now.
Mark Hammond's first 3 of the game, now up to 9 points.
Nobody was happier to see that go in than him.
Tigers taking a timeout as the Stallions have increased their lead to 8. 39-31, 17:35 to go. We'll take a break. This is college basketball tip-off only on Clutch.
You're watching this broadcast free of charge, thanks to our amazing corporate sponsors and viewers like you. Your support makes it possible to bring this content to everyone at no cost. To ensure broadcasts like this and all on Clutch content remain free, we need your help. Share this broadcast, like it, and leave a comment. Every interaction keeps us going strong. Thank you for being part of the On Clutch family.
And we are back here on Clutch. This is North American basketball. And taking it out on the side right in front of the Tigers bench is John Harrison. Damian Thomas guarding the inbound. Jackson gets it back out to Najee Williams, who's stepped into the game here. Jeb Tobin is also back in the game now. Smaller lineup here for Paul Quinn. Jaden Jackson really giving some pressure to Williams. Richard and Boye, quick first step, but excellent defense from Oakley Lewis. Ball out on the Stallions. Shot clock struggling to get together. Was just at 9 seconds. Should still be at 9 seconds.
There they go.
And there we go.
North Americans played great defense to start this half.
Excellent hands, just very active, making all of what are open passing lanes disappear quickly as Thomas had a chance with a steal there. Couldn't end up with it, and that's just a great finish there by Jerry Jackson. Jaden Jackson draws a foul on Najee Williams. And in the meantime, Eric Wood will step in for Anthony Ingwu. Oakley Lewis stepping out as the inbounder. Eric Wynn handing it off to Jaden Jackson. Oakley Lewis available on the wing from
Hammond wide open.
Hammond in the corner by himself. That one misses everything, coming up short.
Bit of an awkward shot there. He's like behind the backboard.
Harrison loses it for a second. Tobin running the baseline, gets Thomas up in the air before going up again to draw the foul.
Good baseline take there by Jeb Tobin. Ran into Damian Thomas there. Still got the shot away.
That'll be the third foul on Damian Thomas. It'll be interesting to see how they play him going here. Going the rest of the way.
Yeah, they got Caleb Malik coming in here.
First one's no good from Tobin, and yep,
there
right on
goes.
cue, because any mindful player is absolutely going to attack him immediately. With 3 fouls this early in the second half, we've seen 3 minutes, 40 seconds come off the clock as Jeb Tobin misses that one, and I suppose that was the first one being retaken. Am I mistaken? They called the first one off?
I'm not sure, because did he make that shot?
He definitely took the first.
Did he make the layup?
I didn't think he did. In either case, this is his third free throw, and he's missed all of them. And so the Stallions coming the other way as Julian Spotzer reaches the scorer's table. Coach Doe is calling out to his team, getting them set up.
They're playing very tight defense on Eric Quinn over there. They don't want to let him get any opportunities, but he might get a shot here.
Jaden Jackson pestered. Wynn going to baseline. Ooh. Tosses it up. Almost gets it to go, but no good. Hicks pushing the pace, coming the other way. Has Wynn on skates right now. Harrison cutting, getting to the rim, and they're going to call a block.
That was a great finish. A lot of contact there.
And he has been an iron fist through these walls of defense today.
Yeah, football season's not quite over, I guess. He just got
Harrison
trucked.
Keeping his team in it, approaching 20 points. I believe that's number, what would have been 19. So he'll stay at 18 as Malik gets the rebound, and now Hammond coming across the way. Sean Fry at the scorer's table, looking to come in. Hammond taking it to the rim, floats it up nicely.
Pretty lay.
And that was just a beautiful fillet.
Yeah.
As Limboye came over, help side, and really got up there, making it a tough finish. But Hammond, despite not having his best shooting night, is still aggressive, and that's what you need on a night like this, in a game like this. As Sean Fry steps in, Jaden Jackson will get a breather. And Hammond completes the and one, 42-35. Stallions up with 15 and a half to go.
Yeah, with Damian Thomas out, they're really going to need Jamaric Hammond to be aggressive still and really infiltrate that paint.
Excellent ball movement there from the Tigers. The aggressiveness in the passing lanes seeming to bite the Stallions a bit in that one, as they were just a second behind on those gambling attempts. Fry gets it out to Hammond. He thought about it. Williams on him.
Needs some movement here. Everybody's kind of standing around. There we go.
Wynn's got it. 6 seconds on the clock. Hammond behind the back. Goes to the rim. Fouled by Harrison.
He's starting to hoop. He's coming alive here in the second half, really getting in the paint, being very aggressive, and he's getting a lot of calls for him.
Absolutely explosive energy from both sides here.
4 fouls already for Paul Quinn pretty early in this half. 3 for the Stallions, so another very defensive half, a little sloppy, but overall just good pressure.
And with the way the Stallions are currently shooting from the line, what you don't want if you're Paul Quinn is to give them easy points like this while you're already trailing 6 for the time being.
7.
Now grown to 7. Under 15 minutes to go.
North American wants to keep this cushion above 1 possession, maybe 2, to try and play it safe. They don't want to let the Paul Quinn get back in it, and that's how you do it. You play great defense right there.
Tip steal coming from Eric Wynn. That's 5 for him. Hammond again to the rim. No good this time. Harrison wins that battle.
He's got the hot hand. I can't blame him.
Harrison, he's looking to get something. Stop a run. Poked away by Malik and off the chest of Harrison. Turnover.
Boy, Eric Wynn is playing a different level right now.
And the Stallions are playing great team defense.
Yeah.
As good as some of their individual defense has been, it's been the help defense, the rotations that have really kept the Tigers from capitalizing on some of these easy looks inside or what would have been open drives as Malik loses the ball and Williams bounce pass to Hicks. He's thinking about it, puts a floater up over Wynn, no good. Williams catches it, throws it off the leg of Fry, and will keep the possession for the Tigers. Great heads-up play there from Norris Williams. Everybody getting set for this inbound.
Norris Williams is going to have to kind of take over here. He's one of their most efficient players. They're going to need him.
Good finish there. Limboye unafraid of Eric Quinn. Fry working against Harris.
Nice
good
pass.
Feed across. Malik takes it to the rim and falls in gently.
Very nice touch there. He had a lot of momentum going under that rim, and he just got it right over.
Absolutely. Touchdown pass from Hicks, but goes out of bounds as Jackson couldn't quite get there. So another turnover for Paul Quinn.
Every time Paul Quinn starts to reel it back in, it seems they get pulled right back out.
7-point lead, 46-39 for the Stallions. 13:35 to go in this half. We'll be right back to this thriller after this. Welcome on back to college basketball tip-off here only on Clutch as we jump right back on into this exciting game, this very fast-paced game. Almost hard to keep up from here, Daniel.
Yeah, a lot of back and forth. It's a very fast game.
This is the kind of game that you condition all offseason for. Risky pass there on the inbound from Hammond, but got it in. Now to get it across. Sees the press coming, gets it over to Fry. He gets over just in time. Hammond calling plays. Lewis trying to get open. He's working on Limboye.
Nice pass.
Finds Wynn in the corner. Pump fake. Takes a step by. One more pass. Fry over Harrison.
Yes.
And knocks it down. 10-point lead for the Stallions, their largest of the game. 13 minutes to go.
Sean Fry, 2 for 2 so far.
And with a hand like Harrison in his face, what an excellent one to get fall down.
Fry is starting to take over himself.
Active hands indeed. Hicks looking for a call there, but it was clean from Sean Fry.
It's great to see North American having so much production on offense from so many different guys. The last time we were out here, it was Damian Thomas controlling the ball, the paint, everything. He was doing so much. He played 40 minutes. This is a much different game, much different speed, but it's very efficient so far. They're getting a lot of good looks.
And that's a great point. I mean, these are guys, everyone on the floor right now, none of them are high volume scorers.
Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, they all contribute in their own way, but each of these guys can have a spurt.
They're playing great team basketball right now. They're all moving the ball well. Nobody's taking selfish shots. They're looking for that extra pass. It's a beautiful game to watch right now.
Absolutely. And on the defensive end, just as potent as Eric Quinn gets a hand on it without even looking there.
He has like Spider-Man senses or something.
His instincts are like no other. Absolutely love watching this guy play. Hicks guarded by Fry. Trying to go somewhere, but Hicks had the handcuffs. Thought that one was clean, and the refs seem to think otherwise, and that's a tough one because it ultimately bails out the Tigers, where there was 2 seconds left on the clock. Yeah. Hicks had to get one up. Didn't look like he was about to get one up. But now they've got a fresh clock here at 20 seconds. Hammond can get over it, but the switch comes, and now Williams looking for something. He might have to start getting aggressive as his team needs something soon. Long two coming from Jackson. 49-41 as Fry splits the defense almost effortlessly.
He was flying down the court. My goodness.
They'll call an official's timeout.
Kind of a weird stoppage. It looked like everything was going smooth, and then the whistle just blew.
Wasn't a foul. I don't know if they thought the shot clock hadn't started in time or what, but nevertheless, here we go. Sean Fry getting the screen. Oakley Lewis now working on Norris Williams. He's strong inside and gets a
aggressive
short bunny jumper to fall from about 5 feet out. Good
playing
finish.
Like a big man in there. Uh-oh, here
Eric
he is.
Quinn poking it away. Puts out another one.
Wow. He is on a different level right now. He's literally looks like Spider-Man right now. I mean, he just got up.
Eric Quinn trying to take the roof off of the building as the Stallions increase the lead to 12. 53-41. 11 minutes to go. We'll take a break to regain our composure. College basketball tip-off only on Clutch.
What matters most to you? The world is filled with outdated ideas and systems, but you have the power to change it. The question is, where do you begin?
Welcome on back to Stafford Municipal, where the Stallions are looking at their largest lead of the game. 12 points, 11 to go. Just excellent job turning defense to offense as Sean Fry gets another one. Caleb Malik on the floor fighting with Hicks for it. Gets it to Fry. He's driving. No good, but Oakley Lewis!
They're all over it right now.
On a putback slam. Norris Williams comes down, lets it go immediately. No good. Wynn gets the rebound, and Hammond says, let's slow it down for a second, as everybody's heart's racing right now.
Everybody's got that little fire in them like they're playing 2K right now.
These are some highlight reel plays, just amazing right now from the Stallions. No good on the three from Hammond.
Might as well.
Williams coming up the floor, gets it up to Jackson. He's by himself, gets one to go. And they stop their drought and bring it back to a 12-point deficit, 10 minutes to go.
Yeah, North American just went on a big run in the last 5 minutes or so.
Let me take a second to give a shout out coming from our executive producer in the direction of one Miss Ashley McFarley. Thank you so much for your viewership and staying consistent with us. These boys are putting on a show for you tonight. Ashley, 12 points, 55-43. Eric Wynn says, if you're not gonna guard me, then I'll just put it in the basket.
They're heating up. Thomas, you go sit back down, bro.
Stallions doing just fine. Defense translating to offense. Offense is just hot right now.
Paul Quinn is panicking, it appears. They're just throwing up shots now. They're really not working on shot selection. They're kind of just doing anything they can to get some momentum back, but it is not working. The defense is too stingy and the offense is too explosive.
And it's almost looking like they've had a little bit of life taken out of them.
Oh, yeah.
Their body language is saying it all. This run right now, the momentum is clearly in NAU's favor.
Look at this
Ball's
movement.
moving around. Malik's just tossing one up because why not? Heat check.
Wow.
For the team. Harrison going straight to the rim. Athletic finish.
And one. Good take. They need that.
And as great of a play as that was, it still doesn't feel like it bit at all into the momentum right now that's on the NAU sideline.
It's a 16-point game now. It was a 3-point game at half. 11 minutes and 10 seconds have gone by, and it has exploded. This place is popping.
Don't know how to cool these guys off. I don't know if a timeout's going to do it, but James Stafford, head coach for Paul Quinn, might consider it soon if his guys can't stop the bleeding. And so Harrison gets it to fall. He's surpassed 20 points now. And the lead is cut down to 15. Not a whole lot of time left, so if they're going to make a run, it's going to need to start here real soon.
Bit of a scary pass by Thomas there, but they made it through. Gonna get an open. Oh, he
puts one up.
Open look, and
it goes down. What isn't falling?
There's a magnet on that hoop over there.
64-46. Stallions shooting lights out right now.
Paul Quinn's coach is not happy right now, which is understandable based on the slide that they've just taken. An 18-point game, I believe, if I can do math.
Back to back to back. I mean, the threes are flying, and it doesn't seem like there's much right now for Paul Quinn to do, except take this time out. So we'll take a break, too, and we'll be right back. College basketball tip-off here only on Clutch. To this one, which has started to get out of hand in favor of the North American Stallions. Their lead ballooning up to 18 right now. As Derek Miller takes one over Damian Thomas, no good, but put back quickly by Limboye. We're under 8 minutes now as Jaden Jackson finally back in the game. He had some quality rest while the bench took time as Quinn shooting that one like it was a warm-up jumper. Jeff Tobin, not really a strong contest, but no good. Harrison finds his way down low again, misses everything. Tobin loses the ball, but was fouled by Jaden Jackson.
He's had some issues with his fouling tonight. He's got a little bit of handsy, so he's got to be a little more conscious of that, trying to stay in front and be more of a presence without getting those hands in there.
And it's a natural thing to see, as beneficial as their active hands have been thus far.
Scary play there.
Harrison takes a hard fall and looks to be clutching his wrist.
Yeah, I think he fell on it right there. He went up for a potential poster attempt, but the ball got knocked out quickly and he kind of landed on his wrist there. Hopefully he's all right. He's been their key contributor tonight.
NAU trainer making his way into the vicinity just in case he's needed.
Hopefully it doesn't look too bad.
He certainly went up with some ill intentions.
Oh yeah. He's still holding that wrist though, definitely in some discomfort at least.
That is his shooting hand.
Norris Williams is gonna have to, is he even in right now? No, he's not. Oh, yeah,
Norris Williams is.
He is.
They're at half court, and they're calling this one a tech. As the first one, maybe not a tech, excuse me, a flagrant foul. First free throw missed, as you can see that hand is having some lingering effects, but hopefully he's all right. As that one is off too, and it's bothering him, you can tell.
Yeah. I'm surprised they're not bringing somebody in for him. He is having a great night offensively, but don't want to risk any further injury or potential, missed shots due to that hand.
Speaks to the toughness of a guy like John Harrison, understanding the situation.
Yeah.
Staying in the game anyway, as his coach trusts him to still be productive. Williams driving baseline, turns around, gets the jumper up to go, but no. Shooter's touch doesn't come through that time as Jed Tobin gets a smack in there, and so Damian Thomas drawing the foul.
I think he caught a little finger to the nose there.
Now, if you're the Stallions, time is on your side. 16 points here as we're under 7.5 minutes to go. You can't be too conservative because a run could come back against you again. Norris Williams, quiet so far, but we know he is tried and true, good for an explosion. Fry working up against Limpoye, high off the window.
Oh my God.
Jaden Jackson off the inbound. Fry thinking about it, decides not to.
I like it. Take your time here. Keep working the clock. You got a huge lead. Nothing to rush right now. This is a great chance for North American to run some sets and try and see if they can get some good looks. And they're going to get a travel there on Fry.
His first step is just lightning quick.
Yeah.
I can't imagine keeping up with a guy like that.
Well, you can't give him a cushion either because he'll just pull up and splash one on you. Especially tonight. I could go down there and splash 4 threes, it seems like.
Certainly getting good looks as it's inbounded here. Julian Spotzer hands it back off. Miller here working up against Malik.
Malik's had a good night, a bit quiet offensively, but whenever he's been needed, he's been effective.
Bounce pass into Tobin was kicked by Wynn.
That's Spidey sense, he couldn't help it.
And you don't get a foul, you don't get a technical, you don't
it's a good play,
give up any points. You're stopping what could be an easy 2 points. Nothing wrong with a kickball. Limboye beats it back over to Norris. Posting up his spots are on Malik.
They have Norris just clamped tonight. He just can't get anything going.
Miller tosses one up, falling to the ground. And next he'll be on his way to the line as he was fouled. Calling a push. 6:14 to go, 18-point deficit. As Miller looks to cut into that one here.
Paul Quinn's gonna have to really start draining some shots here if they're gonna get back in it. They don't have too much time left, but it does appear that North American's in a bit of foul trouble again, up to 7 fouls to Paul Quinn's 5. So if they can be aggressive here and maybe work some free throws, they have a chance to try and claw back into this before it's too late.
Misses that second one, so it's a 17-point game right now.
Well, you got to make all your free throws for that to work out, so.
We come up on 6 minutes to go. It's now or never for the Tigers, and now includes this side of the ball. You got to start defensively.
North American seems to have Paul Quinn's defense a little all over the place. They're leaving a lot of guys wide open.
Step back three, Sean Fry.
He caught some of that Wynn magic.
This is a team heat check. They're feeling good right now. Norris Williams working on Jaden Jackson. He's going, kicks it out to Tobin on the corner. No good. Nothing falling for Paul Quinn.
Some nights the ball just doesn't want to get in the hoop unless you're North American.
North American approaching their season average of 72 points a game. Looks like they're going to have that and then some.
Oh, that had to be a foul.
And interrupted in mid-flight was Sean Fry. Julian Spotzer getting a hand. Thought he had it on the ball, but they say no. Got him on his hand.
He's a bit gimpy now after that. It looks like he might have tweaked his ankle or something on that, but I think he'll be able to walk it off. Something to keep an eye on.
And the ref having a conversation with him, I think possibly about a safety concern, as we did just see John Harrison take a hard spill on the other end. And he's been out now. Unsure if he's going to go back into this one if they can't make it close. 20 points right now. Sean Fry looking to extend that. First one down, 21 points. That is the lead. Sean Fry, I've lost track of where he's at now.
Definitely 10-plus points.
Oh, most definitely. Bare minimum, he's got 11. He had 3 at the half, but I know he's been putting in quite a bit of effort here.
Multiple
in the second
threes.
half.
Aggressive, great defense. Him and Wynn are just playing outstanding this game.
Oh, and trying to get a drop-off pass was Williams, no good. Sean Fry, pump fake, got Limboye sailing out of bounds.
They can't do anything wrong right now.
Takes that easy, too.
They're making great decisions at the hoop. They're getting fast breaks, great defense. They're playing an all-around game here that's just completely put together. It's very impressive.
Firing on all cylinders, what they were lacking in the first half, they're completely encapsulated in the second half as Eric Quinn rejects that one. What can't he do? This guy's been everywhere.
And Thomas right there, he was ready to block that shot too. His presence in the paint, it just can't go understated. Imagine running in and seeing that guy in front of you. Definitely gonna kick out.
Chambers Harris in now, taking over the spot for Jaden Jackson.
His first minutes of the second half, I believe.
Miller gets it out to Limboye, finding Najee Williams on the wing and back out working on Lewis. Limboye puts a shoulder down, couldn't get it to go, drawing a foul on Oakley Lewis. I'm almost surprised he didn't get an offensive foul.
That was very deliberate.
That shoulder came down, very physical. We've seen a couple of those, but I mean, against the defense that's been just this stingy, whether it's emotional or just from a physical standpoint of we've got to be physical getting inside.
Yeah.
It's understandable. Second one also misses, but Jeb Tobin cleans it up as Thomas couldn't rile it in.
Well, if you miss your free throw, at least you can make 2 points after, so.
4:15 on the clock. Stallions up 22 as
great defense.
Foot hit the line. Oh!
They're gonna call it a foul?
What looked like great textbook defense from Najee Williams is now being called a foul.
That looked like great defense. I didn't see too much there, but it looked like a backcourt violation.
That's exactly what I thought was going to be called, but instead, Sean Fry finds his way to the line again and knocks down that first free throw as Lewis and Tobin find their way to the floor.
Got a little tangled up there.
This one has really gotten away from the Tigers.
Yeah.
Here in the middle section of this second half, I mean, what a run by North American as Fry's second free throw, no good. But Eric Quinn knocks it away from Julian Spotzer to lead to an easy 2 for Jordan Chambers Harris. And I mean, it's that kind of play, that level of play all the way through.
Oh my God! Fry just got boomed.
And speaking of all the way through, Richard Limboye.
That was so unexpected.
Slowed down his acceleration and still managed to put that one on Eric Quinn. And I mean, look, if
that was
you
a Fry, I believe.
It was.
I think it was.
As explosive as both of those guys are. But, and you know, when you're guys like those two who have their share of posters on guys.
Yeah, you got to take some every now and then.
You play this defensive game where you have active hands and you're unafraid to challenge anybody. It's going to happen. It's part of the game. It happens to you too, and you can see it there. All Fry can do is smile.
Yeah, I mean, that was a great play.
Excellent.
So out of nowhere. He just got up and threw it down.
And he's fed up. I mean, you can tell. Boy, missing that one.
Some aggression on that
Miller
dunk.
Getting an unexpected free throw there.
And they call it travel.
Among the trees as Limboy falls.
I think Thomas pulled the chair on him there.
So Malik will come back in, and Thomas will head to the bench along with Wynn. But right now, the Stallions have, oh, no. Excuse me, no. Wynn is still there.
Yeah.
Just got awfully close to that bench. But, I mean, this is the play. They're playing from start to finish, you know, up 23 points and still not letting up on the pedal. Excellent job from the Stallions, following all the way through.
No need to push anything now. You got a huge cushion. Just play good basketball. Make sure everybody gets out of here in good health, and maybe one more highlight.
Ooh.
Some frustration, it seems, from Paul Quinn. They're getting a bit handsy.
We have an entanglement there between Lewis and Limboye. And so Oakley Lewis will head to the free throw line. 76-53. Stallions up with 3:26 left. And entering the game for the first time in place of Richard Limboye. Looks to be Sean Paul Morris, sophomore guard out of Mansfield, Texas. As Lewis's free throw goes down, extending the lead to 24. This has been just a phenomenal second half for the Stallions. Can't ask for much more than that. Second free throw, no good for Lewis. But excellent play here from the Stallions. Bounce pass from Morris, no good as Malik gets it. And oh my goodness! Alley-oop to a one-handed jam. Looks smooth as butter as Malik gets that one flushed. Absolutely incredible play. My goodness. 2:59 to go. 79-55. We'll take a break because I'm speechless at this point. So we'll go ahead and we'll be back after this message. College basketball tip-off only on Clutch. Welcome back as we are edging towards the final in this one. And Stallions not letting off the gas. Just another alley-oop, this time to Caleb Malik.
Everybody's getting a piece of the action tonight, so I hope nobody feels left out after this.
The ball's being passed around selflessly, and just, I mean, as far as a team game goes, I don't know what more Coach Doze could have asked from his squad as Malik just takes a dribble to the left to step into a three-pointer.
They're trying to win by 30, I think,
3
their goal.
feet out. I mean, 82-55, just another one. Everything's falling. Eric Wynn almost clean on that one, but got wrist against Johan Bennett. And so We're about to see the bench get cleared here for the Stallions. A lot of young guys ready to get some minutes in. Just a couple, but certainly ones that their starters have earned for them.
Yeah.
Whole new lineup in here. Percival Cox in the game. Ethan Rodella. John McFarland.
See if they can do something out here. They got 2 minutes left.
And I mean, the large point in here is executing what they've had chance to practice in off time. Oh, high off the window. Good finish from Najee Harris. As Cox is walking it up here. Guarded by Miller. Just an outstanding game once again from this North American squad. Playing ferociously on both ends. Defense leading to offense time and time again. A lot of steals, a lot of points in transition. And then, of course, they just had a hot hand. I mean, three-pointer after three-pointer, contested or not. Paul Quinn couldn't keep up on the other end, giving the ball away, also both forced and unforced errors, and unable to finish inside. Didn't get a whole lot of outside looks either, so just could not keep pace with this Stallions team, and it was just an excellent all-around performance for them. As we see another foul. And this is part of the growing pains here is with the young guys. I mean, this is clearly a very fast-paced game, even late in this one. And staying in front of guys like Najee Williams is always tough. I wanted to take a minute and just once again talk about the impact of Coach Walter Yates from Texas College. And, you know, we mentioned that record, just 3 wins short of 1,000 and a third as many losses. But the true legacy of Coach Yates was found in his unwavering commitment to the young men that he coached. A father figure, a mentor, a source of inspiration, filled with compassion and just a passion for guidance. And those lessons he taught will live on forever in all of those players that he's coached. And measure the success on the floor. It's that success he had off the floor with everyone that came across his path that can never really be quantified, that can never be spoken to or gauged or put down on paper. Nothing can amount to what he's done in that capacity. So his passing is a profound loss, not only for Texas College, not only for those that knew him, but the entire basketball and educational community. So as we remember him and we send our thoughts, we send our prayers, we send our love to his family, his loved ones during this difficult time. And to cap that all off, to Coach Yates, you, sir, directly, thank you for your incredible legacy, your trailblazing spirit, the countless lives you've transformed. As the light that shone through you will continue to shine in the hearts of all those who were fortunate enough to know you. Again, rest in peace, Coach Walter Yates. A man to be remembered, and lived on and lived through. 40 seconds left in this game here, as despite it being close to the end, it is still just as exciting. Another three-pointer, and just still very high-paced and intense. And they'll count that basket. Thought it might not initially because the rim was interfered with while it was still in the cylinder, but nonetheless, an 86-62 ball game. Just an impressive performance today for the Stallions. Missed free throw, rebound, out. Stallions will improve to 7-11, 3-10 in conference play. And inching that much closer to 500. This being their second win of the new calendar year, 2-1 as far as we're concerned right here. 1-0 at home this year of 2025. Paul Quinn will fall to 3-13 and 3-10 in conference play. These two teams respectively ranked 6th and 8th in the conference, so we'll see how that turns out going forward, as your final here is 86-62. Paul Quinn falls to North American University. A complete performance from the Stallions, giving starters time to rest. Of course, some guys that we haven't seen for some time as they're getting rest. Tevin Gowans, Joseph Cormier, looking forward to seeing those guys step onto the floor again. In the meantime, though, the guys that were out there tonight holding it down and coming out with a victory here to now make it 2 straight. And speaking of two straight losses now for Paul Quinn. And they'll look to get back on track in their next matchup, where North American, once again, improving to 7-11. 4-4 now at home, and about to look on forward to their next matchup, which will be this Saturday, 4 p.m. against Southwest. We'll take a break here, and we'll come back with post-game with Daniel Thomas.
Free of charge, thanks to our amazing corporate sponsors and viewers like you. Your support makes it possible to bring this content to everyone at no cost. To ensure broadcasts like this and all On Clutch content remain free, we need your help. Share this broadcast, like it, and leave a comment. Every interaction keeps us going strong. Thank you for being part of the On Clutch family.
at the on-clutch post-game recap here. As, again, excellent performance through and through for North American. Contributors all over the place. Oakley Lewis pouring in 7 points. All of those coming in the second half. 3 rebounds, 2 assists, a steal. 3 or 4 from the free throw line. Mark Hammond putting up 14. Not his most efficient night, but shot 5 for 12 all in all. 3 for 3 from the free throw line. Poured in a few rebounds. 3 to be exact, 2 assists. As Damian Thomas, a bit of a mild night, 8 points, but he didn't have to carry too much, playing 23 minutes. As a lot of the load was carried by Sean Fry, Eric Wynn, Caleb Malik, 17 for Fry, 13 for Wynn and Malik. Wynn had 9 assists, 6 steals, 6 rebounds. I mean, he's got to be your player of the game. Didn't have the most in the points column, but just had his fingerprints all over this one. He is going to be your on-clutch player of the game for this one. As we're going to get ready to send it down to Daniel Pumas any minute now. And we'll go ahead and do just that, Daniel, with Coach from the sideline.
Yeah, I saw that. And so, Coach, how you doing?
How you doing?
Pleasure talking to you. So, what do you think about the end results of y'all's game earlier?
Tough game. We played Paul Quinn 4 times already. We lost all 4 games. It's always a close battle. And those type of ball games, those conference games, but we got to find a way to put it out next time. So came up short tonight.
So, what's going to be your approach to bouncing back for your next matchup?
Get back to the drawing board. We get back to the practice court tomorrow and correct our mistakes and just try to be better next time out. That's all we can do.
Is there anything that you're planning to change, or do you stick to the same thing and keep grinding and keep working?
No, consistency is key. Consistency is key. In this sport, you don't want a whole lot of change. I think for us, we don't think that wholesale changes are necessary. Just trying to get better at the small things, the fundamentals, the things that we work on every day, things that we pride ourselves on. So that's what we're going to be focusing on in the next practice.
Gotcha. Well, good luck out there, Coach. Pleasure talking to you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Daniel. Sitting on the sideline with the Coach Davis for the women's basketball team. They fell in their matchup tonight against Paul Quinn. Just coming up short, but looking forward to their next matchup against the Southwest Raiders. That'll be on Saturday, this Saturday, 4 p.m. And just, again, to finish off that recap, Paul Quinn finishing out that second half. Ultimately, their leading scorer being John Harrison. That's 21 points. Richard Limboya being their second one at 16. A lot of the scoring falls off from there. 6 points coming from Najee Williams. 5 points from Jordan Hicks. 3 from Derek Miller. 2 apiece from Jeb Tobin, Julian Spotzer. And 6 points from Derek Jackson. Or Jordan White. And that'll do it here for the on-clutch post-game recap. Unless we can get one more out there with Daniel Pumas. But as mentioned before, an excellent game from NAU. We'll go ahead and take a break and see if we can get another interview after this. Only on Clutch.
What matters most to you? The world is filled with outdated ideas and systems, but you have the power to change it. The question is, where do you begin?
Oh, say, can you see?
president of North American University, for his address to the North American University family, friends, and guests, Dr. Tipoff.
I would like to congratulate all the parents, families, and family members here. So could you please rise, all the family members?
Sophistication in a glass. Sophie's Punch is the perfect beverage for any occasion. You can choose from one of our 9 sophisticated flavors for our teas and our lemonades and our Arnold Palmers. They are available for purchase online at Sophie.
Welcome back. This is the on Clutch post-game recap, and this is Trey Walker. We're going to go ahead and send it straight over to Daniel Pomas. He's on the sideline there with Coach Doe, Sean Fry, Eric Wynn, and Jaden Jackson.
Coach Doe, congratulations on an awesome win tonight.
Appreciate it.
What did it mean to you and your team to come out with a victory like that?
Hey, we just played hard. We battled through adversity. We had some up and downs all season, but we stick through it. So proud of the team for doing that.
How much energy was the team feeling back there after a win like that, a performance where everybody was contributing, everybody was making great plays, and you guys were stout on defense? Was it high energy?
Yeah, it's definitely high energy, but we got to have a short mindset. We got a big game on Saturday, so we got to be prepared for that.
So how are you guys planning to continue this run? Are you guys going to bring all that momentum with you?
Yeah, just one game at a time.
And do any of your guys want to say anything after a performance like that?
Yeah, I mean, these guys worked hard all game. Sean Fry had 17 points. EJ had 6 steals and 2 blocks, and JJ did a great job defending this game. So,
yes, sir. Congratulations, guys. Yep. Awesome game today.
Yep, appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
You guys did great, dude. You guys look like Spider-Man out there, bro.
Appreciate that.
That's Daniel Pomas out there taking a minute with the guys on the sideline. Once again, just could not have played a much better game from the Stallions. But we won't hold you any longer. That'll end our show tonight. We'll see you again Saturday afternoon right here at Stafford Municipal School District as the Stallions go up against the Southwest Raiders. In the meantime, have a good night, folks. This has been College Basketball Tip-Off only on Clutch.
You're watching this broadcast free of charge, thanks to our amazing corporate sponsors and viewers like you. Your support makes it possible to bring this content to everyone at no cost. To ensure broadcasts like this and all on Clutch content remain free, we need your help. Share this broadcast, like it, and leave a comment. Every interaction keeps us going strong. Thank you for being part of the On Clutch family.
What matters most to you? The world is filled with outdated ideas and systems, but you have the power to change it. The question is, where do you begin?
Oh, say, can you see?
President of North American University, for his address to the North American University family, friends, and guests, Dr. Tipoff.
I would like to congratulate all the parents, families, and family members here. So could you please rise, all the family members?
Sophistication in a glass. Sophie's Punch is the perfect beverage for any occasion. You can choose from one of our 9 sophisticated flavors for our teas and our lemonades and our Arnold Palmers. They are available for purchase online at sophyspunch.com, and you can always stay connected to us on all social media platforms at Sophie's Punch. It's not just a drink, it's a mood.